This is AHA Business Radio, creating AHA moments for business, by business, and about business, providing opportunities to discover information to help you run your business and guide your decision making. The more you know, the better decisions you make. Now, here's your host for AHA Business Radio, Alan Hirsch.
So, talking about missions, what's the real mission of the Baltimore Business, of the Better Business Bureau?
Business Bureau, Greater Maryland. First, our vision, we want to be the leader in marketplace trust. That's incredibly important. We want to promote and really help consumers and businesses and be that link, that bridge between the two parties. It's really about creating a trustworthy marketplace and having a customer trust the business they're doing business with, and in very simple terms, the business doing things in a trustworthy manner. And we want to help lead that. We want to promote that. We want to be part of that transaction. You know, an underwriting principle or value is something as not just being honest, but let's put it specifically, advertise honest. Be good to your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. As a business person, your contract is your word. So your contract actually needs to be transparent. It needs to include everything. I don't like it when I have to tell somebody, hey, let's check the exclusions, not the inclusions. It needs to be inclusive, transparent.
Well, I'm a believer actually that once you sign a contract, if you're people of goodwill and trust, you put the contract in the drawer and you never bring it out.
Ooh, I'd like doing business.
And that's the way I've always tried to do business. I've got thousands of contracts, and I don't think I've read more than a half a dozen, because you shouldn't do business unless you trust the people you're going to do business with, and that comes out when you negotiate the agreements. And very seldom do I ever pull them out of the drawer, because hopefully I trust them and they trust me. And if there is a problem, you don't worry about what's in the contract. You work it out. Mm-hmm.
Well, and the contracts I worry about are the contracts where there's all that fine print and everything's down at the bottom and the contract's multiple pages. Well, I don't want a contract that's designed to create problems for me or get out of everything. When you see an industry, if you will, go south, and you see that industry get into trouble. It happened, I'm sorry to say, with the mortgage industry years ago. You know, and all of a sudden we found out all these horrible things that were happening within this industry. And what happens? The government comes in and puts more regulations on that business. More regulations are usually more costly to the business. That cost gets passed on to the customer. So, you know, the idea and concept of being a valued organization that not only believes in honesty and integrity, but also self-regulation. In other words, do the right thing for all the right reasons.
Right. Besides the BBB, but there are resources like the BBB that consumers can go to before they spend their money and before they contract for somebody. And how would they go about doing that?
Well, I mean, I can speak to driving consumers to bbb.org. But, you know, if you've got a company that you're interested in, you got a problem. AC broke down, your refrigerator broke down, car broke down. You need to get it fixed relatively quickly. First of all, I always tell people, first thing you do, call family, call friends, get referrals. Then take those referrals and put them into your web browser. You can look for bbb.org, get the business name, put it in there, and put the business name and the word complaints afterwards. That's a red flag. Put the phone number in there. See how many times it comes up. Hopefully it only comes up one time. A good business is going to be listed. If I put that business name in, they're going to be listed. And again, I'm talking more about the service industry. They're going to have listings, and you'll see BBB review, super pages, mantra. You'll see multiple listings. That sort of gives credence to the credibility. BBB offers a review on a business if we've had inquiries or complaints on that business, or if they just simply want to register with us, or if they're accredited. But that individual business, their review will come up on the first page. That's one of the strengths of the brand of BBB. That business will come up, click on that review, and get information about what we call the trustworthiness of that business. How does a business get their rating?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that very quickly. BBB offers letter grade ratings A plus through F, and a business will acquire a rating by 15% of that rating is based upon the business background. So, full disclosure, transparency of business start date, who the principal owners are, address, phone number, and, and licensing, that's a huge one. Lots of, particularly in Maryland, we are pretty heavily regulated. So if you're a locksmith, if you're a home improvement electrician, if somebody's doing landscaping in your yard, we want to make sure that they have proper licensing. So it's the business background. We ask businesses to give that information to us. That's important that you voluntarily want your potential customers to know who you are. And who you are is that background information. You're licensed, you're bonded, you've got everything you need. The balance of that rating, the 85% in addition, is the what we call the customer experience.